Hello and welcome to the Hotlapper YouTube channel. This week we've got the FordGT, and as you know, it's the latest and greatest machine from Ford. It's kind of like in that in-between area of a hypercar and a supercar. It's got 650 horsepower, it's got bodywork that looks probably the most futuristic at the moment compared to any other car. It's got a spoiler that's mechanical and moves up and down depending how fast you're going. So it really is a story of old versus new. So if we look at the leaderboard here, we can see for quite a while now the Noble M600 has sat at the top since it appeared with a time of 52.9 and the Porsche with a 53.3. But I really do think that this week is going to be the week we see the Noble take second position. So without further ado, let's go over to the practice laps and then we'll go with the hot lap and see what time we get. So the first thing I want to tell you about this car compared to the Noble M600 is the power's the same, but the way that they drive are different, and the difference is the grip. The difference is the downforce, and the difference is consistency. The Noble M600, it's a wild car to drive and it is stable. It's a good performing car, but the bodywork on this car, it's all functional. That spoiler that's mechanically operated at the back going up and down, it aids in handling, it aids in braking. Also the car has downforce from its diffuser and its underbody. The whole car is designed in a wind tunnel and you get performance from that. And then you've got the engine, which is a 650 brake horsepower, exactly the same as the Noble. Let's just see on the straight here what speeds we're getting as we cross the line. It's about 150 miles an hour, that's good. It's not the fastest though. I think the Noble was a bit quicker, but it's still a good speed. So really, to try and beat the Noble, I've just got to play on the strengths of the Ford and take the corners and plant my foot knowing that the grip is there and I'm not going to spin out. I don't think I had any nasty accidents in this car. It was just plain sailing. So I'm going for the top speed. I'm wanting to beat the Noble on this hot lap. So let's go to the hot lap now. So it was about 153 miles an hour that we crossed the line, and into the first corner, just short of 70 miles an hour. And as you can see, the nose of the car, it's quick to turn in. There's just an initial moment it needs, and then as you can see, it just starts turning. So you can really get in tight in the corners. Like this now, you floor it. You've got all the power. There's no wheel spin. There's no movement in the car to make it feel unsettled or give you that scared feeling. You just floor it. Even going over that bump there, hardly lifted a tyre. And these are the complicated parts here, and again, the FordGT flies. Now it's just a case of keeping the foot planted and going through the gears. Boom. So what time did the FordGT get? And let's go over to the leaderboard right now and take a look. And as you can see, it didn't take the top spot. The Noble managed to hold on to it, but it did manage to take a respectable third. It were very close to the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and we have to say well done to the Porsche on managing to keep the Ford below it. So the Noble is still yet the king, and it's still the car to beat. So surprised on one level, but all the respect to the Noble, it's still the car that is in the lead. If I could ask you to like and subscribe, that would be great if you're liking the show. Obviously check the descriptions if you'd like to download the free Hotlapper ebook, and that tells you all of my driving concepts and stuff I use to go faster. So until next week, goodbye.